Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My brothers, it's time to show them what we got. Go.
Trying to establish that great team mentality as game time approaches. 2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. A quick check now of the starting five for both teams. Guys, what do you think we're going to be looking for in this one from J.J. Hickson?
Well, Hickson is a strong, athletic big man out of NC State. He can definitely finish around the rim. I think he's improved his offensive game the last couple of years as well.
Yeah, he sure has, Steve, and he's an aggressive player. Loves to throw the ball down and get over the defense. Whenever he gets in zone, he's trying to tear the rim down, which is always exciting. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Spurs. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded they were only down by 1 bucket.
Yeah, Kevin, they put so much effort into the final 2 minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Now here's Griffin. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Curry against Paul. Curry gets the screen from Malone. He passes to Iguodala. Curry against Paul to Malone. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Golden State on D. Their last encounter was an open.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated.
Now here's Curry. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Lee. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Millsap with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And Shumpert kicks to Griffin. Back to Shumpert. The dish to Griffin. Clippers moving the ball around. The shot's good from Paul.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Malone is screen on Paul. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Malone. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Malone's got 5. Now here's Paul. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Outside Griffin. Dishes to Hickson. Back to Griffin. Again, Los Angeles.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Rejected by Millsap. And it's Paul penetrating. Warriors with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Thompson outside. Fires for 3. J.J. Hickson grabs the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Lee, and the Warriors miss again.
awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. The feed to Paul. Outside Millsap. The pass to Hickson. He's against Lee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Malone outside. Right side, Lee. Malone kicks to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Malone. Down low. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 7 points for T.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Griffin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Andre Iguodala, number 1.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity. And a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Griffin. Malone on him. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Warriors trail by 3. Malone drives in. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with a defense.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Malone can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Myers Leonard is out there at Malone. Hickson passes to Millsap. Kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. Up top, Malone. Curry. He kicks it to Iguodala. Malone, a screen on Millsap. Iguodala dishes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Lays out. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Blake Griffin. He was 9th in scoring, 15th in rebounding, and defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
David Lee's checked in for Myers Leonard. Malone outside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Malone's got 11.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Paul kicks to Hickson. Pass to Millsap. Doubled by Lee. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition here with...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Millsap again to Iguodala. Millsap passes to Paul. Shumpert. 5 on the clock. Curry with the steal. Right side Curry. Malone dishes to Iguodala. Misses from short range.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Crawford kicks to McGee. Can they get it? Gets it to go. McGee's got 6.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 28 points and hit the glass as well, coming away with 9 rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way. And he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Curry passes to Barnes. Barnes gets a screen from Malone. Barnes kicks to Malone. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Malone's got 13 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
3-pointer. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Crawford. Shumpert's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point line.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Barnes. Here's Malone. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. 15 points in the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Shumpert passes to Crawford. He feeds it to McGee. Good on the shot. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them. They can't afford to give them that kind of look.
Well, they came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Crawford drives in. Great D that time from Spates.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Malone is screen on Shumpert. Iguodala with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Spates, smooth as silk on the finger roll. Spates has got 5 now.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
But he recovers it. And McGee kicks to Shumpert. He dishes it to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Crawford drives in. Tries again. Just 5 on the clock.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Pass to McGee. Back to Shumpert. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Passes it to Curry. Offensive rebound. Spates. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season. Impressive number.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The NBA season is rolling right along. Let's look back at the first half. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Los Angeles. They're currently sitting in second place in the conference. They'd like to build upon that position. T having himself a big-time game. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. On the Clippers side of things, they're managing to hang around. Their advantage in free throw percentage has given them a significant edge. JaVale McGee has been the X factor. He's got 8 points and a great field goal percentage for him as he's been making his shots count. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Some outstanding numbers in this one from Malone. He has 15 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Paul Millsap out there with Griffin. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Hickson in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Griffin, he's covered by Malone. Griffin dishes to Shumpert. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Clippers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Free throw drops for Griffin. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors leading by 7. It's Curry with the drive. Back to Malone. He passes to Thompson. There's the dish to Iguodala. The feed to Lee. Working on Hickson. Lee kicks to Iguodala. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Iguodala's got 7.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Hickson with the ball, averaging 14 points a game. The drive by Paul, and that one's good. He's got 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Thompson off the pick from Malone. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Malone, a screen on Wilson. Into Malone. The shot is off. Griffin with some nice D. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Paul passes to Shumpert. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hickson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Warriors leading by 5. Dishes to Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Outside Curry. This one for 3. They get it again. Goes back up. In deep. Lee drops it in. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Paul outside. Hickson covered by Lee. poked loose. Lee with the steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Malone kicks to Thompson. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And keep an eye on that Mavericks score. That's a great matchup there.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for David Lee. Back to Malone. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And laid in to finish the break. Paul's got 11 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Curry attacking Malone. The pass to Seraphin. Shoots it up. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Seraphin's got his second bucket.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Paul outside. Kicks it to Dixon. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Curry. A second chance effort. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Looking at the game for Paul, he has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Singler passes to Malone. Stolen by McGee. Now the Clippers moving it up. He kicks to Paul, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Malone right side. Griffin with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And here they go. And it's Paul missing. Warriors leading by 3. Malone drives in. Gets it to go.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spades is checked in. Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, from the very beginning of training camp, guys, I mean, free throw shooting was put at the top of the list in terms of points of emphasis, so it's clearly paid dividends.
Singler with a screen on Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Warriors have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Curry gets the screen from Malone. It's Curry with the drive. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
West kicks to Carroll. Griffin a screen on Singler. Fades and shoots. Here's McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McGee's got 10 points in the game. Malone dishes to Singler. From past the arc. Second chance shot. Pass to Spates. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Clippers trail by 4. Feeds it to Griffin. The shot is off. Some solid defense here from Malone. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. He dishes it to Spates. Pass to Singler. Outside Curry. Pass it to McDonald. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Curry gets the screen from Malone. And he feeds it to Spates. Shoots over Griffin. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Different look here for the Warriors. Coming in. Crawford outside. Shumpert covered by Barnes. Shumpert passes to McGee. Here's Millsap. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. And Voigt kicks to Millsap. He passes to Crawford. Stripped it away. And here's Barnes for 3. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Coming up this Saturday night, January 14th, Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers go up against the Golden State Warriors. East versus West. Be there.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 6, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Malone is out there with Myers, Leonard, and it's Iguodala in at the point guard. The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Paul against Iguodala. Lee left side. Here's Malone, and the layup is good. Malone's got 20.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Millsap sets the pick for Paul, and there's the feed to Crawford. The Warriors pull it in. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Iguodala dishes to Malone. Golden State moving the ball around. Malone is screen on Shumpert. Thompson inside the line. The shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Paul gets a screen from Millsap. Paul passes to Crawford. The dish to Shumpert. Millsap left side. And it's blocked by Malone. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford missing again.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Dishes it to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. And the pass to Malone. Kicks it to Barnes. Feeds to Iguodala. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. On the wing, Shumpert. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to Crawford. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Steph Curry's checked in for Golden State. And here are the Clippers now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
Warriors leading by 7. He kicks it to Iguodala. Iguodala, right side. Thompson. Malone dishes to Curry. Malone, a screen on Millsap. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And Griffin, here we go. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Malone can't hit.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Here's Malone. Outside for Curry. Pass to Iguodala. He dishes it to Malone. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clippers trail by 6. Paul outside. Pass to Millsap. He feeds it to Hickson. And Iguodala comes to help. Millsap kicks to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Warriors leading by 6. Curry gets the screen from Malone. Curry kicks to Malone. Iguodala. Malone, a screen on Paul. It's Iguodala with the drive. No good with the elbow jumper.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Paul kicks to Griffin. He's against Lee. Passes it to Shumpert. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Malone passes to Iguodala. Back to Malone. And good on the basket. Book it. Malone's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes. Defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And it's good. And now it's up to 25 points for T.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Paul against Curry. Paul dishes to Millsap. He passes to Shumpert. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. It's Iguodala with the drive. Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 9 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Now, he's anticipated the ball movement down low. He's finding angles, and that's why he's able to go up there and really control that glass area with his shot blocks.
Curry against Paul. Here's Hickson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson outside. Malone outside. Iguodala outside. Iguodala off the pitch from Malone. Right side, Lee. Back to Malone. Shot clock at 5. No good. Nice D from Griffin. Clippers trail by 7. Now Paul. Back to Hickson. Outside Millsap. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Hickson. And that's 17 points for Chris Paul. Here's Thompson. The drive by Malone. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
Paul against Curry. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 12 points here in the second half.
I love when he takes the ball inside. That's when he seems to really get on a roll.
Warriors leading by 5 and taken away by Paul. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Malone a screen on Paul. Curry attacking Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Paul. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Chris Paul has got that high hand going.
Paul against Curry. The drive by Malone. A.J. Hickson pulls it in. This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here. A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Iguodala, defended by Paul. Iguodala kicks the lead. Into Malone. Back to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Malone in the post. Excellent D that time from Hickson. Paul outside to take the lead. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, T.
CP3 was clearly the star of the game tonight. What are your thoughts on his performance?
He had a nice game. I'll give him that much for sure. He's a fun guy to compete against, man, and for a player his size to do what he does, man, that's impressive. He's probably one of my favorite players in this league just to sit back and watch, but you can't do that when he's out there on the court playing against you. You got to find a way to stop him. And for tonight, man, it was pretty frustrating. Any other game, though, simply amazing, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My brothers, it's time to show them what we got. We go.
Trying to establish that great team mentality as game time approaches. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And we'll be seeing Andrew Bynum, and guys, really one of the great players to watch.
Bynum is one of the best centers in the league. His size is really an amazing advantage. He's so big, so long, and he's able to out-muscle people and just shoot right over the top of his opponents.
And, Steve, we know that size alone does not make you a great big man, but it certainly helps if you've got some skills. And he's really shown a desire, even though in fits and starts, to be special. More and more aggressive on offense, and because of that, he's tough to handle on the block.
Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And boy, they got by the skin of their teeth there, winning by 1 point. That was a battle.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Kings.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
On defense, Cleveland, they're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Well, this was a team they had some problems with last year. As an interconference matchup, they only faced each other twice, but both times they ended up on the wrong end of the score.
And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Golden State on D. Now here's Waiters. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Shot clock at 6. Irving attacking, and T is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Augustine. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, as Steve was saying, Clark, I assume that's something you'd have to expect not to happen again this year.
True, but we could have said the same thing going into their 2 meetings last year, Kevin, and we know how that turned out, so we just need to wait and see.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Malone, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And both free throws good for Malone.
They've really built this lead, Kevin, at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And it's Barnes snapping it down.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top. They lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Coming up Sunday, January 15th, the Golden State Warriors go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. A Pacific Division battle. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And the other area that's really been strong for them tonight is their ability to get to the free throw line, finding easy points.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Green. Bennett is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's DJ Augustine. And Cleveland making a change here. Warriors leading by 9. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Clippers was superb. He had 27 points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Augustine passes to Green. Clock at 6. Thompson comes with the double team. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Cavaliers number 1.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
And Cleveland making a change here. Outside Curry. Back to Malone. Stolen by Waiters. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him once he's making a run at the hoop.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by Bynum. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The drive by Green. Bennett with it. Picked up by Malone. Here's Waiters. 8 points for him. And Bynum backing in. Tipped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Fades. Misses off the right eye.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. We take a look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Bobcats, 5 games behind.
When I look at Cleveland, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. So it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
Gets it to go.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feat.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Andre Iguodala. Irving kicks to Mahinmi. Waiters off a pick for Mahinmi. Waiters dishes to Mahinmi. Feeds it to Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And he nails the jumper. Waiters got 10 points.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Malone drives in.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Cavaliers. Thompson outside. Thompson left side. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Warriors leading by 8. Malone passes to Barnes. Back to Malone. Here's Spates. Tries again. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. And it's Malone missing.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Augustine with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And stolen by Barnes. And Curry, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving. Back to Thompson. Dishes it to Augustine. Outside Irving. And the pass to Augustine. The high post shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Back to Curry. The tray. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, this shooting has led them to this lead.
And Cleveland making a change here. Augustine with it. He's got 5. Back to Thompson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And, Steve, we've also heard people point out how many minutes he plays, which is large. I mean, even more impressive to me isn't simply that he plays those big minutes. It's that he does it full speed 100% of the time.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Cavaliers have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses. Warriors leading by 11. 109 left in the first half. Tipped. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And Singler kicks to Malone. Pass to Nedovich. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop. And that's now 6 points for Barnes.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Singletary, he's covered by Singler. There's Green with the 3. Cleveland the rebound. Now Augustine, he has 5. Bennett dishes to Augustine. Pass to King. He's against Seraphin. Second chance shot. No good off the front iron. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter. But right now, it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Let's get into the first half breakdown. We're starting to get into the thick of the NBA season. A tremendous start for the Warriors. A powerhouse team looking to retain their position atop the conference standings. They've capitalized on their trips to the charity stripe, and that's been crucial. And this dedicated Cavaliers team is weathering the storm. Missed free throws, all too common thus far. You have to be able to punish a team for fouling you. Anthony Bennett making an impact in this one. He's got 5 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter just about to get underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Some fantastic numbers here for Thompson. 13 points and also a block shot.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. David Lee is out there at Malone, and it's Curry in at point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. The Cavaliers have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. And both free throws good for Lakers. Warriors leading by 9. Malone, a screen on Irving, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Green left side. Back to Irving. Shoots the 3. Count that one. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Lee. Takes the lead pass. And then Malone with the dunk.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Bennett setting the pick for Irving. Blocked.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And it's Malone missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Waiters passes to Irving. Now the feed to Waiters. Green left side. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. They start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip.
I'm really looking forward to see how the Lakers fare in that one.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
For Cleveland, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bennett. Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards with the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Kyrie Irving third.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys, no question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And, Steve, you touched on it there. I mean, they're fantastic distributors. But it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hands, their leadership is fantastic.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
Curry gets the screen from Malone. To the middle. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Irving kicks to Bennett. Pass to Waiters. Fires at the elbow. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Punches it down and pops.
Rubs it in, and it looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
You know, you can't say enough about the work he's put in at the charity stripe tonight.
Well, he's just been so confident at the line all game long.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Thompson off the pick from Malone. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry against Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Now the dish to Bennett. Cleveland moving it around. Irving passes to Waiters. Bynum inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Bynum's got 5.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Malone with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Irving kicks to Waiters. He feeds it to Thompson. He passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Again, Irving missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Back to Malone. A second chance effort. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Cleveland. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And stolen by Barnes. He kicks it to Curry. Malone outside. Feeds to Barnes. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Golden State. Nedovic comes in for Steph Curry. Outside Irving. At the teardrop. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Outside Irving. To the inside. Lock at 6. To end the run. And Thompson throws it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Elbow shot is on the way. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Waiters dishes to Irving. Thompson hammers the alley-oop through.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeking.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And the basket by Malone.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Irving passes to Waiters. Malone with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Singletary. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Barnes kicks to Singler. The pass to Malone. Some solid defense there from Thompson.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up and out.
And Irving throws it down. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
And it's blocked by Nedovic. And they get it back.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Shot off the pick. That's good. Nedovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Irving dishes to Mahinmi. Here's the block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, up 10. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Coming up next Monday night, January 16th, Kevin Love and the Minnesota Timberwolves go on the road to do battle with the San Antonio Spurs. Don't miss out.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Green is out there with Bennett, and it's Bynum in at the 5 down low. That free throw good from Bennett.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game, and their next game it'll be played in Los Angeles. They've packed their bags for a long one, as that'll be the first of 7 straight on the road.
Some really good games going on, and that Toronto one has caught my eye.
Bynum, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
McDonald passes to Lee. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 10.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
The Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. Irving against Curry. Irving attacking. Kicks to Bennett. Dishes to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Up top, Malone. Back to Iguodala. Iguodala off the pitch from Malone. Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 8th assist here tonight. Curry against Irving. Passes it to Green. He dishes it to Waiters. Hits the bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Bennett with it, working on Malone. From 17 feet out, Malone with the block. And it's Irving missing.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Thompson from long range. Gets it to go.
Well, if anything, Thompson has been an even better shooter in the pros than he was in college. Maybe because people aren't focused on him as much offensively. But he has a beautiful stroke, and he's a deadeye from the three-point line.
But Steve, even when he's closely guarded, he has the confidence and focus to knock it down. Nice shot by Bennett.
Now you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And stolen by Bennett. And it's Bynum with the jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Outside Irving. Waiters with the ball. It's up against Thompson. Irving kicks to Bynum. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Malone. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Anthony Bennett.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Free throw drops from Malone. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Irving. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Irving. No good. Curry with the defensive effort.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Malone has screen on Green. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Here's Malone. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Really an extraordinary game for Malone. He's got 13 rebounds, and he hasn't wasted his chances from the charity stripe. A lot of points there.
Yeah, a lot of points, and those are freebies. Those are easy points. And the other thing that does, Clark, it allows you to get your defense set up at the other end.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Waiters. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Warriors leading by 14. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Lee dishes to Curry. From 10 feet out. And the shot is good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Now, here is Irving. Bennett the pass to Waiters. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Bennett with it. Picked up by Malone. Good on the shot. And that's now 9 points for Andrew Bynum.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
The drive by Malone. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now it's 27 points for T.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 16. Irving kicks the Bynum. Working on Lee. Shoots from the right block. And again, it's Andrew Bynum.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Irving. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Iguodala dishes to Lee. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Bennett.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Irving for 3, and that one's good.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Malone. Outside for Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bennett's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Irving drives in. And the lead is down inside single digits. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Thompson. Green with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's blocked by Malone. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Timeout called Cleveland. They're losing by 9. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Thompson. Into Malone. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Thompson with the bucket.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Moving against Curry. Knocked away. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Waiters. Another 3 for Cleveland.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Malone. That falls. Nice lead that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
The feed now to Waiters. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Malone. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.